Today we have a box opening. This will be a follow-up video from the Echelon 4.0C Gear Up package opening, because this is the Crimson Trace right here, Red Micro Pro. Long story short, if you remember the Echelon video, if you have watched it, the free Crimson Trace 1500 that was included went out after 1500 shots. So we contacted Crimson Trace. They didn't have that one. They sent us a brand new micro red dot right here. This one looks really nice. Packaging looks awesome. They didn't even ask for the old one back. I just sent him a few pictures and explained what happened, and he leveled me up. So I mean, customer service for Crimson Trace, 5 out of 5. So let's put this on the table, break it down, check out a few specs, open it up, and I want to throw it back on my Echelon 4.0C because I really liked it on there earlier. So we'll take off that Swamp Fox and put that thing back on. All right, let's check it out. All right, we have our Crimson Trace down here on the table. It looks really sharp. This box presentation is really nice. Lifetime warranty. This is the RAD Micro Pro RSMC probably footprint if I was to imagine. So it looks really 20,000 battery hour life, 2+ years. Let's crack this bad boy open and check it out. Let's see, we will go in from the bottom. Manual. What else do we got? You're going to have your cleaning cloth. Let's straighten up this camera a tad. Sticker, multiple mounting screws, a little wrench, and then a cover. We do have our battery, so it's going to be a 1632. I figured on this one it would be. And now we are to our red dot after breaking through that fancy ass box. This thing looks pretty sharp. Let's get this cut real quick. All right, we have the optic removed, the Micro Pro. It looks sharp. Looks like you got some co-witness front sight, back sights right there. Your windage and elevation is going to be on the side, probably using this little screw for adjustments. Nice and sturdy design up front. I really like it. Let's compare it to that 1500. So it kind of sets up a little bit higher. It does look a little bit better, that's for sure. Crimson Trace on the side. This had the bigger battery. This is going to be the smaller, so we are going to be bottom battery fed. Like I said, the 20,000 hour battery life. And then probably the standard 7075 grade aluminum alloy housing, and then IPX4 waterproof. Let's check if there's any weight difference real quick between these two. So we got our RAD right here. Let's check that out. 0.421. Let's set on ounces. Standard 0.435. So about the same. Nothing too crazy. But this one is not going to have manual adjustments, so it's going to basically automatically adapt to the brightness outside. So it's going to be, lower when it needs to be, and then the higher beam whenever the light is low outside. So, that's, some people like those, some people don't. I don't really mind it. I do like manual though, so I can adjust it on my own, but every one that I've had like this seems to work fairly good. We've kind of went over a little bit of everything. This will be a 3 MOA, if I hadn't mentioned it already. I think this last one was a 5 MOA. So a little bit smaller on that, but no big deal. We're going to throw this on, or let's put a battery in here real quick and check that red dot. All right, our battery is in there. It's kind of hard to stay in unless I'm applying pressure on the back. But there is our dot, so it looks nice and bright right now. But I want to put it on our Echelon because that's what I want to shoot it off of. So let's throw that on there now. and kind of get a better picture of what it's going to look like back on the Echelon. But other than that, looks good. I appreciate Crimson Trace's customer service. Top notch of getting with me right away and sending me a brand new product on their line to check out instead of giving me the ring around. So definitely excellent customer service. I really appreciate that. And that means so much for sure. All right, we have our Crimson Trace on Micro RAD, or what was that? Micro Pro CT RAD, or CT RAD Micro Pro. So it is officially on our Echelon 4.0C now. It looks sharp on here. I really like it. Kind of rises up like that Vortex Defender in a way. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But there it is, guys. Like again, customer service for Crimson Trace, 5 out of 5, knocked it out of the ballpark. Excited to try this out. You know, we got our old one. Sucks that it quit working after 150 shots, but Crimson Trace lives up to their warranties. Even though we got this in a package deal, they still honored it, so that is great. I thought I might run into some trouble right there, but no, not at all. But if you have some of these, you like them, you don't like them, you've had issues before, let me know. Throw something down in the comments, because, I mean, customer service is wonderful if you got issues, so definitely hit them up. But yeah, I appreciate you all watching. Y'all have a good one. We'll test this guy out on the range and let you know how it goes later on. Thank you. All right. All right. We are. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right, guys. All right, guys. All right. All right. All right. We put on. All right. Welcome. All right. All right. All right. All right. You know. Let's see. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right, guys.